Goose Green, Altrincham. I'll come on to in a second why it's taped off. There's been a very scary incident last night, and it's not looking good. Hey everybody, welcome, good afternoon, welcome to Railway Street in Altrincham. Altrincham, I've filmed here a few times before if you've seen it on my channel, but it's a very well-to-do area, not particularly this exact section right here, but the residential areas around Altrincham, Hale Barnes, Sale, big houses, big middle and upper class houses. And last night, in a pub where we're going to now, 2 men suffered knife wounds from a fight, and one of those men died. He was 31 years old. And I found out about this because I've met Tyson Fury very briefly met the old Fury, and it's Tyson Fury's cousin that has been murdered, and that's awful, and that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I've been getting increasing heebie-jeebies going out and doing things. It's getting a bit savage out there. The atavism of our fellow man is too much, and the heebie-jeebies, you know, kind of hit a kind of zenith when I was in Bolton filming the story hour and the protests around it. And a man turned up with a sword. You can imagine, maybe he was egging himself up at home. I'm going to go out, I'm going to get them. I'll get 1 or 2, I'll get 2 or 3 of them before I get arrested. I'm going to do a good thing, I'm going to sort out the world. And that's the world we live in. I think we're going to have to go behind Altrincham Hospital to try and get a different vantage point. We'll see what we can do. Okay, we're coming around the back of Goose Green now. Still in Altrincham, of course. Goose Green car park up ahead. This is View Cinema, Goose Green. We'll get there. Looking back at the main road, over the car park. CCTV camera on every post here in the UK. They've probably got the exact issue in full HD, who knows, in 4K. Bit of the media. Hey Vinny, you alright dude? And here's the scene. CSI's here, forensics. Hey man, you okay? So there you go guys, you can see down there, Tavern on the Green. I don't know this exact area, but from what I can guess, Goose Green is a little pedestrian courtyard. Nice old Victorian Edwardian houses. There's a few bars, as you can see down there. We'll zoom in again. And not good. So I was actually in the Sky cameraman's way, but he's come forward. Look at this, he's getting a better shot from here. You can see the forensics that the Sky cameraman is filming. Yeah, I was just, as you guys all know, in Moss Side a few days ago for that 7-acre crime scene where multiple people were run over, stabbed, shot, dead. And Moss Side is a, how do I put this, a diverse working class area. Here where I'm filming right now is a Old England upper middle class area, so you just don't expect multiple people to be stabbed and one of them to pass away. And as we said earlier, the gentleman who died is Tyson Fury's cousin, 31 years old, young guy. There's quite a few people turning up at the crime scene now to have a look. As I was saying earlier, you just don't expect, you know, a stabbing attack to happen in a place like Altrincham, especially not in a cute little Goose Green place. I don't know about you guys, but I am noticing an increase in pattern here. There's a lot more stabbings, murders, shootings, deaths, random acts of extreme violence for no reason. Now, who goes out on a night out on a Saturday night in a middle class area and gets in a knife fight? So maybe it's not the right time to give advice, but don't carry a knife, avoid conflict, avoid angry drunk people, and walk away. Always walk away, but maybe don't turn your back. Just walk away and don't get involved. The world is a savage and ridiculous place right now. And as you can see, it's affecting everyone, not just the poor, not just people in dodgy areas. It's a big wake-up call. And I know this happens all the time, but it's happening a lot more all the time now, a lot more regularly. So again, what's happened to us as a species? I mean, am I going to be reporting from murder scenes all over Manchester every other day? It seems so. There's a forensics lady doing something with the big parasol, the big umbrella, the big sun umbrella. I don't know what she's doing. There's all the silver warm blankets. You know those silver warm blankets they give to people with hypothermia? That's that. A lot of parasol action, and I don't know why. This is actually the second very high-profile stabbing murder in Altrincham in not many years. Just a few months ago I covered the Yusuf Maki inquiry update. I filmed the father of Yusuf Maki outside the Civil Justice Centre in Manchester, and how devastated he was. Anyone losing a child to murder. This is meant to be a civilized country, and we're getting more and more savage. There's no words, really. I just want to bring you guys the story from the scene, and that's it. That's all it is. It is what it is, and it's a effing tragedy. Great Britain is very interesting. The rich and the poor are all mixed up, all living together. If we come across the street, diagonally opposite the main road, we've got a big housing estate. Just right there, just outside the centre of Altrincham, which is super posh. Now, details are very scant on the ground right now, but by the time you watch my video there'll probably be a few more details. I understand they've already arrested a guy, hopefully the right guy, and if he is guilty, hopefully he'll get what he deserves.